20 minutes past the hour of 9. You're still live here on 3FM Sunrise on 3FM 92.7. It is World Music Day. So a very, very happy World Music Day to you. Let me tell you about the Kuchoko Roots Festival. It's a spiritual blend of Jamaican reggae and indigenous African roots music, which is affectionately called Kuchoko. Well, this year, all the ancestors and spirits of Africa will descend to celebrate the Kuchoko Roots Festival 2023, happening live at Alliance Francaise, Accra, Saturday, June 24, 7 p.m. sharp until you pass out. Artists in action are Black Rasta, your Kuchoko legend, His Royal Excellency Taj Weeks from St. Lucia, Kushan Deya from St. Vincent, Ras Simposh and Zemo from Burkina Faso. The rest of the Kuchoko warriors are Ras Kuku from Puom. We also have Ras Bumba, Konkaraja Vibes, Black Messiah, Ras Preacher Man, the Mighty Orthodox Band, and the Vibration Kings Band. Our very special Kuchoko guest for 2023 is the one, the only Samuel Owusu, High Life legend. The MCs for the event, King Lagazi and Ras Kwame Malcolm. Now this year, Kuchoko Roots Festival, it comes with some delicacies. Come and drink free cocoa box with kose, masa, you'll get vegan kebab, kuli kuli, and your mouth is already watering. All of this absolutely free. This is crazy. You're either at the Kuchoko Roots Festival or you, my friend, you're in hell. The rate is a cool 100 Ghana cedis flat. The date 24th June, Saturday. Time is 7 p.m. sharp. Media partners TV3, 3FM, Onya FM, and 3news.com. It is sponsored by Rasta Chokomalt, McBancy, ISIT, and Vegan Pot. If you don't want to be in hell, you know where to be. And let's get stuck straight into the conversation. I've been announcing all morning long that it is World Music Day. Now the song in the background you're listening to, it is Annihilation by Kushan Deya, and we have him in the studio this morning. We also have in the studio with us Samuel Owusu, High Life legend, High Life musician, and we have Ras Bumba, reggae musician in the house. Gentlemen, good morning to you.
Greetings.
Greetings. It is World Music Day, so a happy World Music Day to all of you. I'm very glad that you could join us this morning, and I think we'll start off this way. I'll come to you, Samuel Owusu, and you tell us, what does a day like this mean to you as one of our High Life legends, World Music Day?
Well, it's so special to us musicians, and we needed to celebrate this, but I don't think we see something of that sort. It's on radio, on TV, but where are the performances in connection with this?
Okay.
That's what we musicians want to do for our people. So it's fine, but I think a lot has to go into this.
Sure, we could be celebrating it in even grander style than we are now. But again, good to see you, good to have you this morning. Kushan Deya, greetings to you. Akwaba to you, or Akwaba to you. Me, I'm here. So Akwaba to you.
Medase.
Fast learner, we love it. It's World Music Day. What does that mean to you?
Well, music is life, and music is popular education. So I adhere all artists in Ghana to make sure your content of your music is very edifying to the youngest child in Ghana, so that we can have a more stronger Ghana and a stronger nation.
We love that. And Ras Bumba, good morning. A happy World Music Day to you as well. Get closer to the mic for me, please. We want to hear from you. What do you make of World Music Day? Do you agree with Mr. Owusu? Could we be doing more on a day like this?
Yeah, we could be doing more because, on days like this, it's not just about celebration, but it's about the remembrance of our grievances and our setbacks in the music industry when it comes to Ghana's connection with the world. So it might be a celebration day, but, not a very happy day.
Not a very happy day.
Yes, because we have setbacks. You understand?
Let's
Even
talk about
as,
that.
Reggae musicians, our connection to the main market of reggae is always a challenge, you know. Yeah, for reggae musicians. I mean, if you go to the Caribbean, it's a national asset. You understand? Down here, it's not. So the mindset and the response to the music of this nature is different in our part of the world, you know. So when it comes to a day like this, we also take time off to reflect.
Okay.
Instead of just celebrating, you know, because we have a long way to go when it comes to music.
And gentlemen, do you think that's important for a day like this to also use it not just to celebrate like we are now, but to also talk about the industry, the pitfalls, what's going wrong, and how we can correct some of those things?
Yeah,
it's important.
So yeah, it's important. Yeah, but we need to start from somewhere.
Okay.
We don't need to come on radio, talk, and that is it. You know, what we discuss has to be implemented if we want to move forward. Yeah.
Because also a big part of music's role in the economy is money. And now more than ever, we see that nations need money, especially, well, in our part of the world, Ghana, and we don't capitalize on the rich music that we have. You see, in other jurisdictions, they're able to really make something of it. The musicians, you can see that the music is thriving because you see that the musicians are thriving. Some of that is missing from where I sit. But I come to you, Ras Boomba, on this one because you talk about reggae music specifically and Ghana's connection to the rest of the world. I mean, from where I sit, maybe because, of course, of my job, I listen to all types of music. I love reggae music. I'm surrounded by it. But would I be naive to think that everybody else is as well connected to the music?
You see, when it comes to reggae music, it's the UNICEF and the UNESCO preferred genre because it's the most humanitarian. So they've actually awarded reggae as the most humanitarian when it comes to addressing social issues and social commentary and all that, you see. But here, it looks like because of the mindset we have towards the reggae music, we don't feel that impact of the global recognition and appreciation of reggae music, you see. Because of our mindset, it cuts us off from the general global view, you know, of reggae music as an international genre for, you know, social commentary. And because, I mean, when it comes to our music, you see what we connect to the real situation, you know, about the hunger, the poverty, the racism, things people don't want to talk about. You understand? The rubbish, the what do you call it? The social vices. You know, people always want to look on the bright side of things, but this is a music which tackles everything, the reality of the situation, you see. And that is what I think we need to be looking more into, the real things instead of the fantastic.
We need to look at the real issues. Kishan, do you agree with that sentiment? What is it like in St. Vincent, the connection between reggae music, the people, and the outside world?
Well, I must say, in St. Vincent is predominantly calypso.
Calypso, soca.
Yeah, so it's a more faster gyrating type of music where people kind of drunk and, you know, so in St. Vincent.
Sounds like my kind of party.
Yeah, I haven't been there since, you could say probably 5-7 years ago. My last show was opening for Buju Banton, because I've been migrated to the United States since 1996.
Okay.
So I've been living overseas for a while, but after visiting there and seeing the music industry, it is the same inactive like it is here in Ghana.
Really?
I'm telling you, you'll be surprised. It's 3 hours from Jamaica by plane, but you will find that there's not any, what you call it, vibrancy where reggae is concerned. There's some local reggae acts that is trying to surface themselves, but still there's not a strong connection from Jamaica to the smaller islands where reggae is concerned. You will need to go to Jamaica and to be in that hub in order to get that promotion, which I did in 2011, to be one of the first non-Jamaican to went to Jamaica and participate in the national festival competition and came first runner-up, creating history for the first time. And that was a lot of, you know, there was a lot of pros and cons, but then I get to realize that even in Jamaica, the reggae industry, there's no way for you to fully track your sales of a music.
Interesting.
So some things that is presented to us as hit, on what jurisdiction or what level will you consider it's been a hit when it hasn't sold 1 million copies, but it's number one on this guy chart? Because everyone can have their chart,
Of course.
and anyone can orchestrate their chart if they wish to. So you find that the merit of music, knowing what should be played and who should be up there, it can be manipulated at any time. So some people who may have the voice to get the message out there may not get the exposure, all because of its all connection. So being from the Caribbean and seeing how reggae is in Jamaica, being in Jamaica for many years, I get to realize that, I mean, a lot of stuff is hype. Hype over the reality of what really goes on in the grassroots of reggae music.
I think we're getting some very interesting perspectives this morning. Hype over the reality. Let's talk about a different genre of music for now, and we'll come back to reggae. As I mentioned already, Samuel Owusu, high life legend, is in the building. What do you make of the landscape now when it comes to music in Ghana in general? And then we bring it down to the high life space. What do you make of the new school artists?
Let me say this. They are doing very well.
That's right.
They are doing very well. But I believe that there should be structures in place to regulate certain things in our industry. For instance, when music is categorized, right? And we have this particular genre, and it comes to maybe awarding the musicians or genres, I think things have to be done well.
Okay.
For instance, high life music, when it comes to award, you can see those who are awarded in this category even don't accept they are high life players.
Break it down for us.
Yeah. They claim to have a different genre. We play Afro pop and so on. Fine, we agree to that. But put them there and leave the high life for the high lifers.
There must be a clear distinction.
Yeah. So like I said, structures has to be put in place to regulate all these things. But I think it has become an individual affair. Maybe somebody will create an award scheme. So I think he has a full control over what goes on there. Others are brought in, but just for formality's sake.
Now, last year you said that high life music is like kente.
Yeah.
What did you mean by that?
Kente is Ghana.
That's right.
Anywhere you go, kente is kente. I know there are other, pirated kente.
That's right.
But when you go to Boundary, they still maintain the original kente they produce. And it's competing with the pirated ones on the market. And we know the outcome.
That's right.
Kente stands out.
Correct.
For us, high life belongs to us. But we, the Ghanaian people, think high life, it's outdated. So we should give it another name, Afro pop. We should adapt certain names for it. And we leave behind the original, the authentic, the authentic high life we are used to, what we can do well. And then go outside the country to play what we think pleases us. Now the problem is we won't be recognized there because we've left our kente behind.
Got it.
You understand? And playing something they can do more than us. So definitely they don't recognize us. They cannot play high life like this. Let's cherish what is pure. Let's cherish what belongs to us. Promote it and we will get there.
What do you make of people that say, well, Imre Dani and Dani B, times are changing?
I understand, but it's still Kente.
Got it.
Imre Dani and Dani B. The Kente, the Yas and Tuas, the Osei Tutus were using, it's not the same because Imre and Dani. But they maintain the original, the authentic Kente. This is what we are missing in music.
This is very interesting perspective. Keeping what we have, perfecting what we have, and not going out there to do what others are doing because we can't compete.
No.
And also they can't compete with what we have at home.
That is what we don't understand. And it's a pity. I know there are offices which has to see to it that our culture is maintained. We have offices. What are they doing? And they are being paid for.
Correct.
To work there. And we're still lagging behind. And they are still there. What do we mean? You know, at times I hear our people saying, oh, we've gone far internationally. Where are we? Where are we? Because we refuse to accept what belongs to us and then copy what we cannot do better than them. So we need to, change our mindset and then eventually work from somewhere. We will be there.
Absolutely. And from where you sit, having done this for many, many years, how have you seen high life music impact the society? Because just like reggae, high life music also speaks to the times, speaks to what is going on. What have you seen high life do for the people?
For my music, it's done a lot to the Ghanaian people, and they will even say this when you ask them about my music. For me, like I said, bringing out a song, I am so particular about the lyrics I send to people. So I do a lot of editing.
Okay.
So that I will always maintain that Samuel concept of wise sayings, words of wisdom that will impart knowledge onto the people who listens to my music. So I do a lot. For me, I've been in this industry for a long time, about 31 years.
Even though you only look about 40.
And I've not regretted bringing out any song because I know my songs have positive effect on people. That's why I said when I look back, I have no regrets.
Amazing stuff. And for the uninitiated, we'll be playing some music, some high life, some reggae this morning, so you get to know our artists better, and then you can also rock to their music. And in fact, let's get into it. It's World Music Day. We want to hear more music. This one is from a high life legend. When we come back, he'll talk to us about the music.
3FM Sunrise.
Sunrise on 3FM.
Listen up.
It's the best station.
If you say to your most the job of 40 and then home.
Mic is activated.
Amaba so chresra. Asa pebo frati. Obati tona minu asrobo adafamu. Eja bofuti omu osum say. Enti day obofu mai mu osum. Na midi me hu mesie. Enti mi ni di fie na me hu akoye na akono. Because I did someone as I say was say. Now so the nini na prinche. I feel so above for my moosum. Enti only the fear and the waka and a cano. Coco sechi. Media me my fear diana mede. If you say to your moosum, the job of 40 and you hope. Coco sechi. Media me my fear diana yamido. If you say to your moosum, the job of 40 and you hope.
Amazing stuff. And what is this song talking about? For those who want to know the inspiration behind this one.
Like I said earlier on, I want people to reason, people to think, not just listen to the songs. Kokosechi, it's about a vulture. We don't see vultures at home like the domestics. Why? Because this bird has realized that the fowls, the goats, and so on. Let's talk about the fowls. They don't grow old, and their life is cut short. Simply because when we live with them, we feed them, they become attractive to us. So we think it's good for our meal. So it has decided to feed on filthy things at the garbage site. Just for we not to get attracted to it so that it can live long.
Ras Boomba Kishon, you learn something new every day, isn't it? I see you guys are tickled by that. And I wanted to come to both of you actually with regards to reggae music. And you have Samuel Usu talking about how it seems as though maybe we are pandering to the outside world. We want to do something more for them than for us, or more to fit into what they're doing as opposed to strengthening what we already have. Do you see that in the reggae world, this idea that now reggae has to be more palatable, more sanitized, more commercial? Or do you think it's necessary for reggae music to evolve for the international market?
The evolving is always good. As you know, reggae has many branches, dancehall, Afrobeat, etc. And everyone has their role to play. I think what has been the problem over these years is the content, the lyrical content, which has drifted into a bad direction. I mean, derogatory, degrading females. I mean, even degrading the black race. I mean, we need to sing more songs to uplift black people, for people to know that we are the first inventors. You know, we are the first creators of a lot of things that we see, the light bulbs, street lights, and all these marvelous stuff. So black children can listen to music and be re-inspired of the ancestors, to know that we are first. We were born great, and we were born free. So this music, which reggae, which has always been the poor man's newspaper, we need to go back to that foundation and start use it as the same newspaper Jamaica used it as, to elevate the Jamaican race.
This
now,
is the first time
Jamaica.
hearing that. I love that. The reggae music, it's a poor man's newspaper.
Yes, definitely.
Interesting. And who were some of your inspirations when you were starting up in this field?
Well, when I just started, I first listened to people like the Luciano, the Dennis Brown, the Peter Tosh, the Bushman, and so forth. And in the American era, I listened to people like the Nat King Cole, the Lou Rawls, and the Al Greens. So
very diverse.
Very diverse.
Rasmumba, I come to you as well. When you talk about reggae music, the international stage, and the outside market, is it because we haven't seen the music adapt to new style, new era? What do you think it is?
Well, talking about new style, globally, if you want to monitor development of reggae music. After Bob Marley died, I mean, morality and uprightness and the general emancipation thing took a nosedive. What happened to reggae music is that it started to corrupt, because there was no longer that push, towards purity, and just like the poor man's newspaper.
Yes, sir.
Elements began to creep into the music which made it seem like we need to make more money. So then that's when it started to take that direction to today's development, where now it's more about women's body parts and money and guns, you see. So actually you can see that it's corrupted now. You see, we need that original content which used to be in the days of Bob Marley, when we used to talk about emancipation and we used to talk about, just like he's saying, like the poor man's newspaper. I feel it's corrupted to a large extent. So this current generation, need to bring back the morality and take out the guns and the women's body parts and the money, and because of money, because of commercialization.
That's right.
Because of consumerism, it's affected adversely the trend of reggae music, and I think we need to rectify that
you
trend.
agree with that? I see you nodding as well.
I agree with him 100%. And also, again, it has a role to play with the disc jocks. They have a very vital role. Yourself, many other disc jockey, because you are the vehicle.
Got it.
The artist sings the music, but it cannot be played until it gets into your hand.
That's right.
So the disc jockey has a very big role to play. Some disc jockeys goes on the radio and play for themselves. They don't think about nation building. So if you have a nation building mindset, wherever you are, you're going to uplift people with whatever you play. So if the disc jockeys start playing the music that is clean and rooted with that foundational, inspirational message, like back in the days of the Peter Tosh, the Bunny Willer, the Burning Spear, the Bob Marley, then now we will have more other DJs following the pattern. But because everyone get commercialized and figure they need to play the in thing and not the real thing. You understand?
In thing, not the real thing. Mr. Usu, do you also see that with our DJs? No, we don't like the Mr.
You want to put me in the office?
That is true, and I did say you only look about 41 years old, so let me stay with
My
that
work is
theme.
on stage.
Okay, we're off stage now. We're off the stage now. But do you agree with that? But when it comes to high life music, for example, there are very specific places that you hear it being played. I would say maybe at an outdoor ring or at a traditional wedding ceremony. Why do you think it's not more mainstream? Or these days we're hearing it less from the DJs? Is it all about playing the commercial hits? Have we forgotten?
We don't have control over the radio.
Okay.
So I think this question, a DJ has to answer it.
Okay.
We will produce music, and we have our limitations. We can bring it to a DJ. He will decide to play it or not to play.
Got it.
And when to play, even if he decides to play. So we don't have much power over it. Yeah.
So this is something really that is a collaborative effort.
Thank you.
We all have to get involved to promote our music, promote the sound, and promote the right message. Rasmumba, I wanted to come back to you as well. I want to find out, for your own music, have you seen it make a big impact in society, and what type of impact has it made?
It's all about social commentary. So we just monitor whatever goes on, and then we comment. You see, that's the basic function of this commentary music we talk about. I mean, it's all more about social commentary, so it's always in line with everything that goes around. Like I said before, it's reality. It's got less to do with the fantasy kind of life, It's more by observation.
This is real life.
This is real life. This is observation. This is reality.
Let's get a taste of some real life. Let's listen to some Ras Boomba. Let's get some inspirational message this morning. Let's feed the soul.
3 FM.
Burning in Africa. Fire, a fire.
3FM Sunrise.
Africa. Fire is a burning in Africa. Fire is a burning in Africa. Fire is a burning in
Sunrise
Africa.
on
Mr.
3
Fire is a
FM.
burning. Nothing ever yet ceased the fire. Fire. Nothing ever yet stopped the fire. Blazing higher. Let it burn. Let it burn. I must let it burn. I must let it burn. I burn, Lord. Marcus Mosiah Garvey. Emperor Haile Selassie. Martin Luther King. I hear the children sing from yonder, say Martin Luther King. I hear the children sing, Lord, Paddy the warrior. All we want is repatriation. I and reparation. Talking about a repatriation. Oh yes, sir. I and reparation. Nothing ever yet cease the fire. It's blazing higher. Nothing ever yet stop the fire. Fire blazing higher, 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 higher. Let it burn. All right.
And we're letting it burn indeed. This is the music for the soul. Rasboomba, what is the title of this song?
It's called Fire.
Fire.
Yeah.
Talking about what is the essence of this one?
It's all about the re-emergence of African civilization, and then our heroes and the people who are actually making it happen for us. You know, as a Rasta man, you know, I've had to read a lot of teachings, Marcus Garvey, because that's where even Kwame Nkrumah got his ideas from, studying Marcus Garvey. And Patrice Lumumba, you know, all these African heroes, we need to actually study their teachings, because it's from their ideas that we can get this re-emergence of African civilization to happen. You know? So this is the reality of the times.
We say it's real music.
Yeah,
well,
real music.
Saturday, June 24, all roads lead to Alliance Francaise. It's all about the Kuchoko Roots Festival. I'll stick with you, Rasboomba. What should we expect come Saturday?
Well, what should we expect? Just come.
Just come.
Yes, just come. Don't expect anything. Just come.
Yeah, I'm expecting the vegan kebab. As for that one,
yeah,
I am expecting it. So that is my expectation, to have some yummy delicacies. But we know the music is going to be good.
Yeah. Right now we are busy having rehearsals for the show. You know, the whole week we're busy rehearsing artists up and down everywhere. You know, so we're just trying to make a good show happen. You know,
And we can't wait to be there. Okay, Sean, can we get a little a cappella something? You know, before we talk about what to expect come Saturday. Your mic is activated. Let's go for it. A little taste of what's to come.
Woy, woy, mama, woy, 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 woy. Mama, woy, 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 woy. Some disappointments can be a blessing. Life is a test. Learn from the lesson. Some disappointments come with a blessing. No need for stressing. So don't you be disappointed, because disappointment has always been used as a bad word. It is divine intervention. So people were looking to see me in Africa for a long time, but guess what? Nothing before its time. The time is all about the Koshoko Festival, the 24th of June, this Saturday. Myself,
Samuel,
Boomba.
Black Rasta, King Lagazi, and all the other participants in this.
In fact, I see King Legacy is in the building. Come and give us a quick hello. Good morning. We
Yes,
want to
the
say
host.
hello to you because you're going to be. Oh, you're resting your voice for Saturday.
No, sir.
It's good to see you this morning. You're going to be busy on Saturday. We can't wait.
Definitely.
Uh-huh.
Anything reggae, Legacy had to be there.
Yeah, man.
You understand me? It would have been impossible for me not to be there. So I'm entreating all Massive and crew to make sure that Saturday, just come to the Alliance Française. And me as the MC, so far so good. No one come close. So we're going to make sure that everything crisp on Saturday. So please, just come. Let's have fun. You know what I mean?
I'm more fire.
Yeah, cool.
All right, but of course, we know that Samuel Owusu will be in action. He's a high life legend. What should we expect? We're anticipating a good time.
Yeah, for me, this festival is an important festival to me because reggae music is already accepted internationally. And you know, artists from various places are being brought together on one platform. And here is a place, me, Samuel Owusu, as a high life musician, going to be on the same stage with them. So it's like bringing my high life closer to that international level.
Yeah.
So I'm going to keep it serious, honestly. And it's the only high life, what do I have to say? Time we will have on this show.
Okay.
And I am representing. So as they know, I'm going to do the Samuel Owusu thing.
Oh yeah.
Count,
Oh
you
yeah.
know,
Debbie. Come on. Ure bese ure dawada ure free. Now ure magodia ure no beso sio wa. Come on. All right, gentlemen, I wish we could do this the entire day. What a pleasure, what a treat to have all of you in studio with us this morning. It is World Music Day and it has been fantastic. Kishan, I see you taking out some device. Are you seeing us out with some music? Thank you. We'll see you on Saturday. June 24 is the Kuchoko Roots Festival. Thank you so much, gentlemen. And thank you to all of you who have stuck with me all morning. Thank you so much for starting your day with us. Of course, tomorrow, the Sunrise team returns 5:55 a.m. sharp. The news at 10 is coming your way. Emmanuel Samani is here, poised and ready for that. Again, thank you. My name is Helen Apia Ampo. On behalf of the rest of the crew, do have an amazing day. We'll see you Saturday for the Kuchoko Roots Festival.
Every month of the year, Mama, how could I let you down when you were always around? You made everything look like fun, taking care of 4 daughters and 2 sons, washing our clothes in the burning sun.
3FM Sunrise.
Second to none. The love I have for you is like no other. Mama, me love